tell me, his name is Kaiden Wade, right? Kaiden?
Yes, the young man's name is Kaiden Wade, and his father's Kevin and mother's Amy.
Are they all going to be here?
As far as I know,
Okay.
I think I know the father's coming for sure, but I think they're both going to be here.
Okay.
All three of them will be.
Did you see him?
I did.
And it's Cleveland, by the way. I think.
Yes.
I think that's the corner right there. So I stopped by there and got a couple of shots. So it's Cleveland. Did you see him? You saw him when you passed by, right?
Yes, as the procession was coming over the bridge to Ocean Springs, we hung a light on to Porter, and well, it's a quick right and a left, and as we were moving along, young Kaiden was standing right there on the corner of Porter and Cleveland, and he, of course, he had his hand across his chest, and was just kind of standing at attention, and it was raining, and it really caught our attention because the cars kind of turned to the right, and there he was standing right there, and so it was just very moving to the fact that there were a number of people along the route. Matter of fact, we saw a couple of the Hibernia Society with a flag and wearing their green in honor of my father, and there were, of course, firemen along the way who were standing at attention, and unfortunately in the rain as well, but it was kind of profound to see such a young person like Kaiden who was standing there. You just don't run and see that very often, and to be so respectful, and so it really stirred the family and stirred our curiosity as to who he was and what motivated him to be there and to be so respectful in that manner for our father.
And he, like you said, he didn't know. Did he know of your dad, or did he even?
Well, my understanding is that there had been a newspaper article, and there had been, I think, a reference actually about the horse-drawn hearse, and I think his primary interest was perhaps to see the horse-drawn hearse, and of course it was later that we learned that when the hearse did go by, and it was the motor hearse, we actually made the transfer in front of the Ocean Springs Funeral Home.
Yeah.
But what we later learned was that even though the motor hearse went by, he didn't turn and leave like in disappointment. He stood there respectfully until the entire funeral procession went by, which was, it just kind of made it a little more special, I think, that he displayed that kind of respect for the service and our father.
Very good. Is there anything else you wanted to add that I didn't ask you?
Well, I had been curious about Kaiden myself, and when I first saw his name, I went on to Facebook and Googled his name, and sure enough, he popped up, and it was coincidental that there was a photo there of him in an altar boy, garment, and of course my father was an altar boy in his younger days, and as I was. We're a large Catholic family, and so I think that was just an additional tie that made it kind of special.
Have you talked to him yet, or is today going to be the first day?
No, I'm going to meet him today, actually, for the first time. So we're excited to meet him. We've got a couple of little mementos for him, and we want to give him one of our family cookbooks. And we celebrated a 150-year anniversary last year in our business, and we prepared a coffee table type book of our family history and the business history, and we've made a note in the book for him, one of those as well. And when my dad turned 90, we had a commemorative coin made that featured his Corsair on one side and then the O'Keefe Museum on the other. And it's a very nice coin. We wanted to give him a couple of those coins, and I think my dad's wife Martha has a couple of items for him, a World War II hat, I believe, along with I think a photo collage of my dad that we hope to give. And then we're going to show him the horse-drawn hearse that he didn't get to see that day.
Well, tell me again, you said that maybe if there's an opportunity, if the horse-drawn carriage is in a parade or something, you might give them an open invitation to come down and possibly drive the horses for a little
Yes,
bit.
we brought the hearse out on occasion for various functions. Obviously, last year on the anniversary year, we did a number of parades, and so we would like to give Kaiden an opportunity to actually see it in action. So we're hopeful to do that in the not too distant future.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
They did not say that on
It's not to walk up and down.